What's up, dudes? Um, just doing a morning muse here. Let's see who this is for. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. They just came and stole blessings and then left. Cancer. So, some dudes and their taker bitch twats. Yeah. Shameless. Shameless. The blessings are for the rightful receivers. So, I come from the land of the ice and snow, I hear. Led Zeppelin might mean something. I come from Minnesota, the Twin Cities. So if you don't know about Minnesota, the Twin Cities are Minneapolis and St. Paul. And they are two cities that are right next to each other, separated by a river, the mighty Mississippi. There's a concept called Minnesota nice. It's something that you're raised with and born with. And the first time I was born this way. The first time I really understood what Minnesota nice was is when I went to Seattle and I didn't see it. And so I was in my 20s. I'm 50 now. I took a trip to Seattle, and people from Seattle are delightful. You know, there's nice people in Seattle, but they're not Minnesota nice. And the way I saw it was, I was in a park, and I was walking down a path, and it's the first time I noticed in my whole time in Seattle it was like this. In Minnesota, when you are walking and somebody else is walking this way, there's this unsaid thing where you look at each other and you acknowledge each other with a smile, a wave, a hello as you walk back. Something like that. Okay, I hear I'm walking back. When I was in Seattle, where it came, and this is the way I grew up, so it's like, yeah, here comes the activate. Now comes the time where we look at each other and smile and say good morning. And I was all, and that person, as soon as they got to that point, they looked down. So they didn't have to look at the person they passed. Just up, didn't have to acknowledge it. And I was like, this is the exact opposite. People do the exact opposite here of where I'm from. Where I'm from, you never, ever would pass somebody without like a smile, a wave. When I walk down the street, on my street, and a car rolls by, I always look at the person, wave. I'm not a weirdo. No, everybody around me is like this. It's called Minnesota nice, and it's genuine. Minnesota nice is a sacred concept. Spirit's been watching people fleece the fuck out of that sacred concept, and then purposely ignore the epitome of Minnesota nice. So you don't get to claim Minnesota nice if you're not Minnesota nice. And that's just one example. Another example, I grow a lot of veggies in my garden in the summer. I always leave some veggies on my senior citizen neighbor's front door. I am my brother and sisters, and however they identify, keeper. When my friend swings by, I say, you want any food? I got some food in the crock pot. That's Minnesota nice. So a whole bunch of people might have swooped in, stole a whole bunch of blessings from Minnesota nice, and then swooped away. The whole time saying they were Minnesota nice. But they haven't, no, they even said, We haven't even been Minnesota nice for like a couple decades. This is the first time we're being Minnesota nice. Then they're teeny bopper twats. Okay, these aren't their children. No, these are their girlfriends. Yeah. Get out of the fucking kiddie pool. They're teeny bopper twats start flexing on the wrong fucking chick. What a shit show. Yeah. Minnesota nice status has been revoked. Yeah, you can close your mouth. It got revoked. Those stingy motherfuckers stole the Earth Angels' ideas for the last fucking time. Now it's super embarrassing for all involved. Because everybody is paying attention to what these takers are doing now. And their teeny bopper twat girlfriends. Yeah. It was never about you. I don't know what. Yeah, close your mouth. Pick your jaw up off the floor. How offensive. How fucking offensive. Yeah, that's how I remember it. Let's see. Did you see my blog? My blog. My computer's locked up right now. I'm waiting for it to start. I have a blog called The Weird Life of Molly, parentheses, How I Remember It. Here we go. The blog was active. I haven't logged into it since 2009 to 2015. The Weird Life of Molly, how I remember it. It's coming up. Let's see. All right, I have a blue dress on. Let's see. Which one do you like? Oh. Or maybe with the part, if we go this way. Oh. Here it is, darlings. The Weird Life of Molly, How I Remember It. Yeah, this is my old blog. Here's where I write about the single dad with his 3 daughters. Yeah, so when was this active? 2009 to 2013. 2015. 2015 was the last time I did a blog post. That's exactly how I remember it. Dudes Club should have opened the door. Instead of just be a taker. And then the saddest part was, we've been a taker and this is the first time we're here. Yeah, we're just takers. All right, I kind of like this one. I'm gonna wear this one. Next message. Now everybody's like WTF, and now the twat has closed her mouth. Wonderful. Here's a whole bunch of cards that came out. The Rainbow. The Hunter. How fucking offensive. Tell your little twat to back off. Takers. Because it's affecting my life and my career. Wind. The Vision Quest. Yeah. And this is what became of everyone. Just a bunch of takers. Fleecing Minnesota nice. Then ignoring the epitome of Minnesota nice, their old friend. The Journey. Pacamama. and the seer. Yeah, I should have gone with the one that shined. Somebody might be getting on a plane. How offensive. Rug. Bug, dug, hug, and mug. Jedi status revoked. Minnesota nice revoked. Goat, coat, and boat. WTF. Next message for Cancer. Cosmic wheel. Hello, Solid Goldie. New course of events brought on by the divine. Everything changes today. All right, Cancer, there's your message. Yeah, I'll put a link to my blog, The Weird Life of Molly, How I Remember It. Active 2009 to 2015. I'll put it in the comment section. I also have my other Instagram. Let's see. It's called My Little Sketchbook Art. I'll put a link to that too, where I have these little sketchbooks. Let's see. Here's the size of a playing card. When I was in the darkest part of my dark night, I did so much drawing. I filled a couple of these up with drawings. Then a really mean person took advantage of me. They mind fucked me. They played with me like a purple pom-pom toy with a cat and told me that their parents never said I love you to them. Oh. So what did I do? I felt so shitty at the moment that, of course, they were now telling me they felt shitty. What they really wanted was a babysitter for free. So this is more lessons about narcissist abuse. So what did I do? My dumbass gave them all my little sketchbook. Just gave it to them. Knocked on their door to give it to them to make them feel better so they don't blow their flame out. Yeah. Oh, they kept them. Yeah. But they stopped talking to me. That person knows exactly who they are. The takers. So, my little sketchbook art. Yeah, I want my art back. I do. I wish I could have it back. So, here's my art. My little sketchbook art. Let's see what I wrote. My little sketchbook is the size of a playing card. A lot of big feelings in a tiny space. Maybe I loved you. Yes, you. Think on that for a minute. I showed you all of my prettiest things. Hello, gorgeous. Where did you fly in from when I wasn't looking? My computer just turned off. A whole bunch of people are flexing on the completely wrong person. And they've all understood it now. Now everyone's embarrassed. Yeah, imagine me. All right, final message. Hat. Bat, sat, fat, and rat. Final message for Cancer. Yeah. Never should have teased so much. Never ending carrot dangles. All that. Yeah. Bus. Bus plus us. No, it was just a big swoop, a big grab, and then a leave. Of course. All in the name of Minnesota nice. And then their teeny bopper twats flexed on the wrong fucking angel. Yeah, it's not their actual teen. No, it's their. Is that your girlfriend or your daughter?